I'm here in Parque Central. Behind me is the National Palace. Behind me is the church. Just walking around. Just a typical Sunday here. Over there's, I don't know if you can see them, gringos doing stuff for the church. Probably they're hustling the locals for money. It's funny seeing gringos hustling for money. There you go, right behind me is the National Palace. Sun's in the way there, but there's a church. Ladies selling their fabrics and stuff like that. Across the street is Sexta Street going towards Zone 2. I'm going to do a little footage down there. It's a pretty cool place to live if you want kind of an old, unusual way to live, but it's pretty safe. Most people don't know about it. I mean, gringos. Anyways, I'm just going to head on down there, take some footage down there. Anyways, like I said, this is on the opposite side of the square is Sexta Street, where all the shops are. Right here is just, like over there is the National Palace. It's a Sunday, so almost everything's closed. Not too many people. If you go down to Jocotenego Park, that's a pretty cool park. It's a pretty quiet neighborhood. There's a neighborhood just like this in the Philippines, in Manila. It's kind of a hippy-dippy area, but kind of being regentrified. It's got some really nice nightclubs, a few jazz places, pretty nice restaurants. Most tourists don't really come down here. I'm not sure why, but now we're in Zone 2 and it's relatively safe down here. It's kind of a cool place to live if you want more of a younger crowd, let's say. There used to be a bagel place called, I forget the name of it. What was it called? Einstein Bagels, yeah. Anyways, it was an Einstein Bagel, except for it wasn't really an Einstein Bagels. Here in Central America and a lot of other places, intellectual property rights ain't worth that much, but it's funny to see the way they made up Einstein Bagels. It wasn't that well made. Anyways, just continuing down the road. Not too much commentary. Just gonna turn the camera off and splice this in somewhere. Park over there. Got the church bells going off. Maybe there's just a church over there. Pretty cool park here. A little ways down is I think Jocotenego, Parque Jocotenego. I'll do a little footage down there. Looks like they got everything shut off, but they don't. Looks like you can get inside there. Anyways, back here, there's more stuff over there. I think the camera's on. I'm gonna have to do a little editing on this. Anyways, it's a nice quiet street here. It's really safe for riding the bike, living if you want to live down here. Even have a few cheap hotels down here. At the end of the block is Parque Jocotenego. Anyways, I'll show you a bulletin board down here. This is a good place to look for apartments, cars for sale, really cheap stuff. Pretty quiet for a Sunday. And there's a couple stores. There's a Latore store down here, and then there's more of a local grocery store. You can just go in there and buy some beer, pull it out, and drink it right on the street. No problems there. Another cool thing about living in Guatemala, you just drink right out in public. Although I think you're not really supposed to. But they're not going to stop you down here. They never have, even on the lake. Anyhow, right behind me is that store I was telling you about, right in there. That's not the Latore, but that's another one. Can't tell what it's called, but I'll show you the bulletin board. This is what I mean when I tell you there's cheap places to live. Anyways, that's where like you can find really good deals on cars, motorcycles, apartments for rent, rooms for rent. And when you go to a place like that, it's only locals will put their ads up there. I don't know if you saw it, but there's people putting up ads for English lessons, classes for English lessons, cars, a couple apartments, and I think some rooms for rent. The Panderia over there. Anyways, in back of me is Parque Jocotenego. I'll see if it's open. There's a Latore down there. A little bit of traffic here, got to be careful. Anyhow, this is a really cool park. It is right over there. Not too many green places and quiet places in the capital here. Unlike Mexico City, there's a lot of places you can go that have a lot of greenery. At least it's pretty quiet anyways. It's not the biggest park, but it's pretty cool. I'm just going to shut off the camera and go in there. Across the streets with Latore. That's one of the better grocery stores here in Guatemala. Coming up on the municipal police. Buenas tardes. More taxis. But La Torre has a lot of cool shit you can buy. All the other stores are mainly owned by Walmart. So they have a lot of cool stuff that Walmart doesn't have. Or maybe you just don't want to buy stuff from Walmart. Alright, here in the park. This is one of the better parks I found in the capital. Like in Zone 9 and Zone 10. They got stuff like this, but it's not as cool, not as quiet. A lot more traffic. Some places for kids to play over there. Some of these parks are like Thailand and Mexico. They have places you can work out stuff. This one's mainly for kids. What I like about here is they got a lot of trees and clean air. Anyway, just a little shot of this little park. They even have a nice little hospital down here. Got a bakery, hospital, a couple places to buy food, grocery stores. And across the street is a Maiko's. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. Trees are kind of blocking it. But it's a pharmacy. When you get your insurance, it's an example of the pharmacy that all the banks down here own the insurance companies, which have deals with all the pharmacies and all the hospitals here. Once you sign up, if you get a bank account, you can sign up. There's one, I don't know if it's Banco Industrial or G&T Bank, but one of them, you get insurance right up to about 69, I think. And once you get signed up, you don't want to get off because you can stay on the plan until 99. Anyways, even if you don't have an insurance plan, you can get insurance you can get pay as you go pretty good, pretty cheap. Most of the upper end clinics and hospitals charge like $75 to $100 for the nicer rooms, $50, $60 for the less nicer rooms. And then they got rooms where you can share that are going to be maybe $20, $30. Of course, the high-end ones are the ones that are going to be like $75 to $80. And even the lesser rooms, with all of the luxury stuff, it's still a private room. Still got a TV. You just don't have two baths. Some of these places have two baths, one for your guests and one for you, and a couple TVs, a refrigerator. You even stock the bar with booze, but you're probably not supposed to drink it when you're sick. Anyways, just more footage of this cool park. Just a quiet Sunday in Guatemala. I'm going to shut this off.